What happened? What? Hello? Am I alive? What happened? Brother. Technical problems have woed me, I guess. Hang on, have I got... Hang on, wait. Hello? Not that one, not that one, that one. There you go. Right, am I alive now? Oh, for God's sake. What's happened there? Why is my mic just, like, picking up but not? That's really annoying. I've been talking for 10 minutes and no one's heard a thing. Fantastic. Alright, well, I guess I'll just summarize everything I just said, which was... I'm going to use a dry setup, which means I'll be slow in quali, probably get knocked out in Q1, but hopefully be quite good in the race. I also don't know what difficulty to run, because I didn't test beforehand, because I was watching the Grand Prix, and we're fighting for P7 in the drivers. That is basically everything I said for the last 10 minutes, wrapped up quite nicely. Fantastic. Oh, for crying out loud, I can't believe that. I probably should have noticed beforehand, but I saw my mic meter moving before the stream, so I just thought that was good. The stream is fine. But thank you for telling me, by the way. Like, really, thank you, because if you didn't, I probably would have gone the entire stream with that problem, and it would have been a completely ruined stream. That happened. I did a 100% race at Monza, and halfway through, I realized that my stream was, like, stuttering really bad, and no one told me, even though I had a couple of viewers, and I had to stop the stream and just cancel it. But because you've said that really early, it means I don't have to cancel the stream, and that really horrible feeling when I have a good stream and then I find out afterwards it was all a complete waste of time, so cheers for that one. Anyway, we now have qualifying in Austria. It is wet. I'm using the dry setup. Actually, you know what I will do? I'll lower the tyre pressures. Because I think that's what you do when it's wet. This is all purely experimental. I have no idea if this is actually going to help me at all. But it's worth a go because, well, if there's one race I'm going to experiment, I'm going to do it here. Because I have no idea what I'm actually doing here. I don't know if this is good. It's just all the wet setups I've seen, and people have also told me, is that when it's raining, lower your tyre pressure and change your differential a bit. But I don't really know what to change with the differential. I don't know whether to lower it. So we're going to rock with this for the wet quali, and then obviously change it back for the race. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. I'm predicting it's going to be a complete disaster. Genuinely, a complete disaster. Am I audible, by the way? Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. Ugh, right. I'm not sure what lowering the tyre pressures is actually going to do in regards to me being able to go quicker in the wet. I don't know if I could, because like, it seemed like I was driving at the maximum, but yet when I was braking and all that, it just sort of wouldn't work. Like, my grip felt good, my braking felt good, my exits felt good, all that bollocks. But when it actually came to lap time, I was really slow. So, yeah, I have, like, no hopes for this at all. I feel like I'm going to be plumb last by some distance, but it's just worth a go to experiment. And I might even change my tyre pressures a bit more afterwards as well, and see if it does anything. Sector 1 is an 18-1 by Hulkenberg. I'm going to be... I mean, that's pretty good, really. Trying to stay on the dry line, but that is unbelievably good. 4 temps up. Hang on. Now, I probably should have increased my front wing angle as well, which I might do for my second run. Because obviously more downforce in the wet is quite good. What's going on? I've set 2 fastest sectors. What? Also, I'm currently wearing a Racing Bull shirt. Shout out Liam Lawson. That guy is the GOAT. I mean, I know it's a bit random, but to think that at the start of this season, he got dropped because he got knocked out in Q1 all the time, and then he goes and beats Sonoda and gets a P5. Well done, Liam. I've always liked Liam, but, whoa! Yo, whoever said, change your tyre pressures, thank you, because of you, I am now setting obscenely fast lap times in the wet. That is unbelievable. Oh, what a blessing that is. Now, I don't know if I should... Wait, how do I... Oh, wait, I am saving it. I won't save this yet. I want to actually try and find an Austria wet setup. But what I am going to do is I'm going to increase my front downforce to maybe 30. I just need to remember, and I'm hoping someone can maybe remind me. If there's anyone here, when I go into the Grand Prix, please let me know in chat to change my setup back to dry. So that I actually have a dry race on a correct setup. I dropped down really far there, actually. I ended up being... Ow. Alright. What's happened there? Really? Everyone managed to find 3 seconds or so. That has really annoyed me. That has really annoyed me. Okay. I guess we go into the Grand Prix. I'm starting P17. Why did that happen? Is that just a thing? The AI just find 2 seconds in the wet? Oh, for God's sake. I was so happy. I was like, oh, I finally got some pace in the wet. I've just gone fastest. Maybe you know what racer has face paint that would go... Oh, I remember. You used to say really strange things, I believe. You know what racer has face paint that would be crazy? Also sharp teeth? That's why racer call me... What? Are you alright? I mean, welcome, but are you alright? What does that mean? How do you think of that? Am I just the least creative person ever? How am I... What? Alright, welcome to the Austrian Grand Prix. We're starting P17 after a bit of a quali mishap. I suppose we have learnt now, though, if I'm going into a race, yeah. Hang on, I need to... Oh, shit, what was my tyre pressures on? The game won't let me, change setup, even though, of course, it would only... Ah, shit. Okay, wait, I need to go back in my stream. Snake Peanut was a bad guy in the Speed Racer movie. I don't even know what that is. Okay, wait. Okay, right, I was doing 27.5. And then 25.2. Oh no, 25.4. Got it! Okay. Fantastic! So, I find myself in P17 with a 35 lap race. Is it 35 or is it 32? One of those. The strategy is very bog standard. I'm going to come in a lap earlier, so actually, no, that's horrible. No, I hate this strategy a lot. Go medium, hard, medium, and then we're going to stop after 11 laps, and then do that. Yeah. All that. Now, we'll try this. We'll give it a go. I used to call you Speedo and Footface, I remember. I don't remember. I don't know if it might have not been you, but I remember someone used to come in this chat. No, I don't think it was you, actually, but someone used to come in this chat and just say the most absurdly random things ever, and it got so bad with this person. I think they're still tuning into a couple streams every now and again. They used to say things that were, like, borderline not allowed to be said. It was quite funny. Also, Ocon has beat me in qualifying for the first time this season. I no longer have a perfect record over him. And he not only beat me, he also got a top 7. I really wish that I got into Q2 or I'd done another run, because I wanted to see if I truly had pace in the wet or if I was still just extremely slow. But yeah, Grand Prix, anything can happen. Although I'd say points is going to be pretty much impossible. Let's just have a good race, you know, no flashbacks, no mishaps, just run a clean race and whatever happens, happens. Here we go. And we're off. That was a very quick start. And I'm away. What a start! I should be able to get Gasly as well around turn 1. Here we go. Hang on. One of the Salvas or the Audis has gone to the inside. Go on! Hang on. There might be a little chance on Albon as well. This will be... no, he's got good straight line speed. Now, I could definitely go up the inside, which I do, but I'm going up the inside of a lot. What is this race start? Oh my... I've just gained set... I'm doing a Jenson Button USA 2016 here. Hang on, I'm already side by side with my teammate. He's on the hard tyres. I should be able to outbrake him. Go on! Have him! Get the exit as well. Get on the overtake. He's still fighting it, but no, I've got the place. So after starting 17th, I am already up to P9. Oh my word. What is that start? Well, that has basically undid everything that went wrong with quali, and it only took 1 minute and like 10 seconds. Hang on. Oh, this is just ridiculous. This is just absurd. Oh, brake too late. That okay, you know what, fair... No, we're still in... Oh, sorry, pushing off. Can still fight this. No, never mind, I've braked way too late for the corner, but I can still... No, I'm fighting it. And I managed to keep the place. Tour de France the game vibes. What does that even mean again? I think the only Tour de France game I played was 2014, which was for free on the Xbox 360. I need to find a part of the track where I can build up the RS, because, like, I've already run out. I do seem to be very fast through Sector 3, though, which is massive. And I've got the fastest lap. Oh, my. Got Hamilton and Verstappen scrapping. 2021, did I just go back in time? Just stay ahead of Antonelli as well, which is nice. Firmly in DRS range, lovely stuff. Okay, I need to brake earlier. That is what I'm learning so far throughout this race. Okay, I just want to experiment and see how much time I lose if I turn my ERS off through this sector. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably quite bad, isn't it? Oh. Oh well, shit happens. I was a bit unlucky. I also see I have, like, no straight line speed. Okay, I lose, like, very little time there, but it's also going to keep me ahead of the car behind, so... Yeah, that is quite good. Go down to 30. I'm definitely going to lower my downforce a tad because it seems like my straight line speed is considerably less of that of everyone else around me. Although that is to be expected considering I'm on 110 AI. Tyre wear looking a bit shit, but you know what? We move, it's alright. That was close. Managed to break the DRS of Sainz, which is excellent news. What's going to happen here then? There's a move. Go on. I've got him. No, I haven't. His straight line speed is very commendable. My goodness. Down the inside. Go on. No. Hang on. Oh, I've gone wide. Shit. Damn it! I keep thinking there's a chance, but there isn't. That'll do. Alright, come on, please. Straight line speed. I have, like, none. Oh, of course you... Hang on. No, there you go. That's what I wanted. Swing around the outside. Nice. Come on! That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Yes! Exactly picture perfect what I wanted to occur right there. Hamilton defense from Antonelli. And I slip round the outside. That was beautiful. Thank you, Hamilton. How's he so quick? Jesus Christ. We'll see what happens, but I'm thinking, now I've managed to break the DRS of Antonelli, he'll probably come back into it very soon, but for now he's out of it. I might be able to actually extend to the initial plan of lap 11. Of course, they told me to pit on lap 10. But I think I can go to lap 11 now. And they're still scrapping, so I'm just gaining time for free. I mean, I'm just going to stay out for as long as I could stay behind Verstappen, surely. I mean, the tyres feel okay as you can get. And as long as my gap behind keeps going up, I don't really give a shit. I would like to extend to lap 12, but I'll have to see how the tyres are at that stage. See, Verstappen's gap goes to 1.5 here, but I want to see how much I gain back. It's only 1.3. Yeah, I need to use a little bit of overtake on the exit of the second, like, long left. But look at the gap behind. Like, that is insane. They keep scrapping, and it's just allowing me to extend my gap. And let's get it right, my gap to Verstappen ain't really going up by much. It's going up, but it's not, like, insane amounts. It might start now because my tyres are going to go off, but it isn't like I'm losing a second a lap like I was in Canada and Spain. Although I can feel the tyres going, but I'm definitely going to extend to lap 12. Yeah, see, like, I'm only losing maybe a tenth through there now, rather than like half a second. So that is definitely the move going forward. This is seriously good pace. Gap behind is still going up. This is excellent stuff. You're right, Ivans. Welcome. Yeah, I feel like low 9s is like really solid pace. That's only 1.2 seconds, like no, 1.5 seconds slower than like when I started. Which, considering I'm now at 60% tyre wear, this is really good. I mean, look at the gap to Verstappen. It is going up. Of course it's going to go up. But it ain't going up by a lot, and the gap behind is going up. So, I'm very glad I made this extension. Because I can now pit and have 1 lap newer tyres, which means when I pit again, I'll probably end up saving half a second in the long run. Could also save a bit of ERS in the pit build-up. Go all the way up to 38. Come on, let's go! Now hang on a second, I need to change my music because yes, that's it, that's the one. Right, Kimmy? How are ya? Great stop, team. That's what we want to see. Oh, can't even have a drink because I'm just straight out. Go, go, go. And I've got clear air. Oh, this race is written in the stars, you know. I think the absolute most I'm going to get from this race is a top 6. I think top 6 is very possible. Top 5 is going to be difficult. I'm going to have to beat the Max Verstappen. Am I wearing gloves? I am wearing gloves. They're very old. I don't know what they are or where I got them from. I've been searching for a new pair for ages. But I don't know what my gloves are, so I can't get new ones. But yes, I am wearing gloves. They look like this. They're green. Nice one. Oh, these tyres are fast. Boy, that was in the pits. I just realised I use way too much ERS on the exit of turn 1. Maybe a top 3, maybe possible? No. There is, if I drive carefully and save tyres, I'll just lose time. If it was a full race, then maybe, but in a 50%, I just drive as fast as I can, because I end up losing time saving tyres. It's not worth it. At least in my opinion. I think my smooth driving style helps, though. Naturally, of course, a smoother driving style will make your tyres last longer. Now, we do have a yellow flag in the background. It is going to be, I believe, a Williams. I'm not too sure. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't lose the car. Okay. That is really compromising. I have just lost about a second because of the AI being really dumb. That's bad. But I should be able to overtake Hajar really cleanly here. That'll do us. Just go here. DRS. Yep. I should have probably... don't know. What's my exit like? Oh, yeah, my exit's great. We're fine. Is it Suzuka? No, I'm currently in Austria, in Spielberg, at the Red Bull Ring. I didn't think I liked this track very much, but oh, my opinion have changed, because I'm loving this. I don't know what's in my car today, but they've obviously put some extra like engine power in because, well, actually it wouldn't be engine power, I've got the slower straight line speed, but you know what I mean, something a little bit illegal maybe, because I am flying. Austria also renamed Austria. I wouldn't really say renamed. They did 2 Grand Prix in 2020 and 2021. They did 2. One was called Austrian, one was called Styria, because this track is in Styria, which is a region in Austria. But I suppose, yeah, it was technically renamed. Although it's like they didn't rename Silverstone's 70th anniversary track, but it was just they did 2 Grand Prix there. Do you know what I mean? Right, I'm 11 seconds ahead of Ocon. Bear in mind I started like 10 places behind him. I think, yeah, I started exactly 10 places behind him. I'm now 10 seconds in front of him. That's how good my pace currently is. So, yeah, I am seriously, seriously quick. But Yuki Tsunoda ahead of me. I don't even remember where he was positioned. All I'm really looking for here, oh shit, is Max Verstappen, because he was 2 seconds ahead of me when I stopped, and I don't really know where he is now. I think has he stopped yet? Surely not. No, there's no way he stopped. Imagine if they bring back V12s. Yeah, that would be quite some miracle if they did, because there's just no chance of it happening, but it'd make it a lot better to watch. You just hear these screaming engines. Although this is currently a V10 that you're hearing. I think the V12 is better, but this is still pretty good. Might be able to get Sonoda soon, although I am going to be patient. I'm getting in by 2 tenths with this center engine. It's not even the engine, to be honest. I still have the slowest straight line speed on the grid. It might just be me. I might just be different. Like, look at that exit. There's something with the final corner where I'm just so quick. Sonoda's defending. Oh, yeah, I got that. See you later, mate. You got done by Lawson in real life. You've been done by a Haas, but a Cadillac now. Well done, mate. See you later. Bloody hell, the difference between... Speak English, you twat. The difference between today and yesterday is insane. Yesterday I had 2 Grand Prix with some really good qualifying laps, followed by really horrible race pace, end up finishing 11th and 8th. I am currently on my worst quality of the season in P17, and, well, I'm on for a top 5 now, actually, with how good my pace is. V10 sounds the best. Are you in a V6? No, I'm in a V10 right now. It's a mod on PC where you can get the last 5 years of engines, so 2019, 2021, and then you also get V10, V8, V12. So V10 sounds the best. All the other engines sound a bit muffly. This just sounds the clearest and, yeah, the best quality one in the mod pack. I remember Antonelli. He was ahead of me for a little while. I'm now ahead of him. See you later, mate. Another move done. Very, very comfortable. Try to cut... I don't really know what that means, to be honest, mate. If you mean, like, try and go to the inside a little bit more, yeah, I could definitely do that. Should be within DRS range of Hamilton after this corner, and that is Max Verstappen, by the way, who I don't know if he's pitted yet. I genuinely can't tell. No, he's still on the hards. There's no way he stopped. And he's also fighting amongst the McLaren. No, there's no way. I think everyone else is one-stopping, you know. You mean that? I mean, I could try, but... I'll be honest, I have a tendency to crash, so I'd rather just not crash than take risks. Alright, come on. Got loads of overtake. Get him! It's going to be quite close. Nope. Round the outside. Exit. We're through. Go on! What a car I've got today. What a machine you are! Come on! Is this multiplayer? No, this is single-player driver career, mate. If this was multiplayer, I wouldn't be playing because I'd be in the wall already. That's why I don't play ranked or anything. Every single race I play on ranked, I just get put in the wall. And look at that. I am now P2 in this race. And yeah, it seems like everyone else is going to be two-stopping, so I've got to try and find some mystery pace. Solo, this is a career mode with a custom driver with a Perez helmet mod and a driver named Perez but isn't Perez. You have absolutely smashed that. That is exactly what this is. Oh, sorry, mate. I haven't been looking at my Twitch chat. I deeply apologise. Right, sorry, right, so, yeah, this is a modded car. It replaces the Haas livery with a Cadillac one. Swaps a legal engine for F2 engine sound. How is this an F2 engine sound? Where got that from? Maybe I misunderstood. Yeah, I do have a habit of doing that. I just, because, like, my YouTube Shorts chat is usually popping, I just ignore my other chats. That is just being a bad streamer. I apologise. is... Nah, this race is written in the stars, I'm telling you. Although, actually... 14 laps is a lot, but we have a red flag. That is actually quite frustrating, actually. I've sort of changed my mind. I don't know what I think, because I still had probably a good 3 or 4 laps of hard tyre pace of being really strong. But at the same time, everyone else was going to 1-stop, I was going to 2-stop, I would have been quite slow. Now, we're all equal pegging. It's just about saying, you know what, I don't mind it, actually. I changed my mind. A top 3 is possible, a top 2 it actually is. The race win is genuinely possible now. Alright. Medium tyres until the end. I don't think anyone has hard tyres left. This isn't realistic because Ferrari's in the podium. You're actually correct, but as we know, this game is the furthest thing from realistic. I mean, they have Tsunoda at the same level as Verstappen, which he just sort of isn't. Especially today. He got a top 5. 5? Not from up north. Top 5. But, yeah. 30-odd seconds behind Verstappen. Shocking. Use the hards you used, you could win? No, there's no way I'm doing another 14 laps on the hards. The mediums is definitely the way forward. Yeah. I mean, the pace I was doing on the hards... You know, no, we're staying on the mediums. Let's go. Race start. Is there a world where I get Piastri off the line? There isn't, oh. No, not doing that. And... I'm in P1. There it is. Hang on, they're fighting back. I'm going to have to use a bit more overtake. Oscar's going for it. But I'm through. Come on! He's only up into P1. This is a Kimi Raikkonen level drive so far. This is unbelievable. Uh-oh. That's quite bad. That Sector 3 is going to have to save me here, because I'm quite slow everywhere else. My overall strategy here is I want to try and maybe not let Oscar by, but if he gets past me, just stay in his DRS, and then just overtake him on the final lap, because then I won't lose out to anyone else. But so far, I am staying in P1. Try to do the center taxis with the gas, if you know what I mean. I do know exactly what you mean, yeah. But now we're all equal. You can see I definitely don't have the fastest car, but they are robots, and robots are easily exploitable. Eat some grass? No, I'm not a horse, mate. I'm a human, but... You never know. I have eaten grass. It's not great, if I'm honest. Here comes Oscar again. My exit at turn 3 seems really good, which is what's saving me right now. Push to the line. I'm trying. I seem to have Piastri in turn 3, which is the crucial corner. There's still 11 laps left, by the way. Smoke gas? No, that's not good. That wouldn't be good for my body. I'm good on that. At a response, through goes Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton being P3 with the fastest lap is... They're very unrealistic. But look at that exit. I'm gone. Come on, Hamilton. Have a go at him. Win me this race for me. No, he's not done it. What an arsehole. Weed tastes good. Weed is medicine. Nah, not for me. Not my kind of area. I'm good on that. Oh, look at that. Hamilton's only gone for a move and completely cocked it up, which just lets me have maybe 1 or 2 laps of just breathing space. Oh, Hamilton, you saint. What a legend. I'm watching Baku right now. It wasn't that great of a race, I'll be honest. I was expecting it to be way more chaotic considering what happened in qualifying. But, yeah. 4 out of 10, I'd say. Gap is still 1.5. Weed is worse than crack because you get the deal. Yeah. I mean... yeah, no. I'm good on all of that. I don't even drink alcohol, so yeah, staying far away from weed. I was sort of hoping that with Hamilton, you know, 8 tenths behind and the Oscar with no DRS, I was hoping that Hamilton might go for a move and buy me some time, but he's not really done that. I just broke track limits 3 times there. Apologies for that. I hold my hand up, that was naughty. Oh, they're scrapping! My gap has gone up to 1.7. Oh, no one cares about tyre wear at this stage of the race. Like, no one cares. Good luck. Here in South Italy, kids drink beer at 13. Is that in public, though? Because technically you could say in the UK where I am, in a private household, you can drink anything at 5. There's now quite a large gap between Piastri and Norris, which means it is probably going to be a full shootout between me and Oscar for the win at this point. Hoping Piastri does what he did in real life and just sort of crash randomly. That would be extremely useful to me right now. How's your study going? No, I don't do any education. I finished all that. Been there, done that, we move. Has everyone watched the Baku race? Yep, I did. I was going to stream it, but I didn't. Don't know what the point of saying that was. I've seen kids selling sussy powder. That is an interesting statement, really. Here in Japan, men can get married at 18, while women can get married at 60, which makes no sense. Yeah, that is very true. That's a bit of nonsense in my opinion, but every country has their own beliefs and cultures, so you know what? Get on with it. Oh shit. Alright, 7 or so laps left. Max domination, but at least Sign's got the podium. Yeah, that was really cool. I don't mind Max domination at all because I like Max Verstappen a lot, so you know what, I don't mind it. But yeah, further proving why he is the best driver in the world. Me and Oscar must be doing exactly the same lap times right now because the gap has stayed exactly the same the whole time. Lewis podium, if it happens in this race, I'm going to eat ice cream and go into Ferrari state and wonder why can't Lewis do that. Yeah. I don't know really. The only reason I can give is that Lewis has been in the same sort of car in a Mercedes for pretty much his whole career. Obviously, he was a McLaren for a while, but I mean, it's what? How long has he been at Mercedes for? It's from 2012 until 2024. So you're looking at 13, 14 years of being in the same kind of team, same environment, same car. And you're going to something completely new. So I can understand why he's been a bit shit. Do you lift? I think, as you can tell by looking at me, I don't. I do, actually, but mainly to lose weight rather than build muscle, and I suppose it does do both. I try and basically do anything that burns calories, whether it's lifting weights, running, walking, cycling, sit-ups, the whole shebang. I do anything to lose some weight. Don't know what's happened here. I don't know if my tyre wear's worse, but Piastri's gone down to 1.2, which is obviously very shit. I don't feel like I've had a smelly lap. I feel like, yeah, the McLaren just definitely has better tyre wear, so... Would be insane if Max wins this year's title. I mean, it's on. Back-to-back wins. You never know. I've got 1,400 hours on GT7. That is very impressive. I think I've only got, like, 300. I have played it a lot. It is one of my favourites. But obviously, F1 reigns supreme. GT7 is a much better game, but this is my passion. Lewis suffering depression is kind of sad since Abu Dhabi 21. He fell into depression. I'm not in depression, but I probably might if Lewis doesn't get a single podium this season. Has he really publicly said, though, that he is in depression? Surely he's, like, moved on by now. Who the hell is that guy? You're right, Oscar? The battle was changed quite significantly. I now have a car to defend from. Now, I'm hoping that my turn 3 exit is still quite good, because that is what's going to keep me ahead. And as you can see, I'm wheel spinning, and it isn't good. Here he comes. Is he going to go for the move? I don't think he's got room for it. No, he isn't. It's time to go full defense mode, which is, well, blocking him, basically. I'm going to turn my ERS off and everything, so I can build it up for the straights, but this is looking very bleak. What was looking like a very, very, very incredible race win is now looking like I'm probably going to finish P2. Well, actually, this could be quite good. I'm using my strategy here. I play F1 25 too, I'm a grind a little bit. Yeah, this is probably the best F1 game I've played, which the standard ain't very high to be fair, but it's still very good. Oscar gaining on you is shocking. They gave you the good, terrible tyres in tyre wear. He also didn't say he was depressed but hungry qualifying. He said he was useless. He did say that, to be fair. You're not wrong, he definitely did say that. But, I don't know. I'm not going to guess. Alright, the plan is here, stay in Oscar's DRS, save up ERS, and then just go for a full send on the final lap. I seem to have a good exit still, which is nice. You're pretty good, thanks, mate. I mean, you'd think after many, I think, well, I think this is, well, my 5th F1 game that I've played. And, yeah, so over 5 years, half a decade, and thousands of hours. I hope I'm pretty good, to be honest. And Oscar's getting away from me here, but remember that I am quite fast through sector. Okay, that kind of ruined it. Sorry! I wasn't expecting that at all. I don't know if that's dirty air, but I just sort of exit on the curb and round I went. That was very strange. And yes, I use flashbacks. If you don't like that, then go away. I had people complain about flashbacks yesterday. I'd say 90% of people use flashbacks. Just deal with it. Whoops, a whoops indeed. Completely unexpected. I think you can see where my tyre wear is coming into play now, because that just wouldn't happen any other lap. That was quite scary. Yellow flag. One of the Ferraris has got on it. I think it's Hamilton, you know. All right, here we go. I don't think I can do this, to be honest. Hang on! He's had a little spin! Come on! Go, go, go! Dump it! No, I'm not close enough. No! No! Oh, I should have won this race so easily. GG's then. It's going to be a P2. That is so annoying. Difficulty is this, it's 110. If it's in the game, why not use it? Exactly, that has always been my process of thought, but a lot of people like harass me because I use flashbacks. I don't know why, it's a bit weird, but yeah. So you didn't even get a race where you got P2, that is unbelievable. I mean, I started 17th. I almost did a Kimi Raikkonen Suzuka 2005, but I mean, when you're in like a bottom end car, like literally 4th slowest against the fastest, I don't know. That's my excuse anyway. Good race still, exactly. An unbelievable drive. What this also means, by the way, is I have been denied a podium, a top 6, and a race win because of tyre wear. That is all that has stopped me from getting these incredible results. How Esteban Ocon has finished P6 in this race, I have no idea, but that is some very nice points. Yeah, that's really good. Oh, massive points in the constructors. Very nice. What I want to quickly look at is, I'm going to save that replay. That was a really good race. I want to see Piastri's ERS usage, because I'm pretty sure I want to see if he used overtake. See, look, he had that massive bit of oversteer there. I thought that's where I'd have him, because my exit was clean. Oh, look at that. He had 70% overtake left. That is what done it, really, because look, he used it all the way to there. So he was doing 320. I was only going 10 kilometers an hour faster because I only had 30% to start with. He had 70. That was the difference. What's your favorite circuit? Spa or Saudi Arabia is going to be my picks. I'm still very pleased. It's probably my best drive of the season. Maybe, I don't know, Melbourne was good and Monaco was really good, but that was probably up there, really. Top 3 best of the season. Compared to my last 2 races, ridiculously good. But now, we go to Silverstone, which I'm not so looking forward to. I mean, I'd say my expectation is like P8, P9, P10, maybe P11, P12, that kind of area, because I'm definitely not as quick at Silverstone as I am in Austria. I wasn't expecting that Austria pace, by the way. That was ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, that was a fantastic race. Not even just through performance, but also in general. A lot of action as well. That was good. But, what did that win so bad? That would have been my second win of the season, which is a bit dumb considering I'm in, well, as you can see, we have actually moved up a bit. We have overtaken Williams in development, but we are still a midfield car. So, performance insane. New strat, save VRS to catch the driver. Yeah, that's what I'd usually do. It's just that it's difficult, really. Because if I don't, like, use my ERS and I save it, I wouldn't have DRS and Oscar would just take off. But obviously, if I use my ERS, I'll be within DRS, which means I can stay with him, but I can't pass him. It's a bit... I think, obviously, if I had a slightly quicker car, you can see, look at the development difference between us and McLaren. It's not a crazy amount, but that is still probably worth 2 or 3 tenths a lap. So if my car was, like, a little bit better, that would have got me the win. And I'm like, genuine, like, it is because of the car. But also, fair play Esteban Ocon. You know, he has been horrible for pretty much all of this season, and he goes and gets a P7 in quali and a P8 in the a P6 in the race. That is some drive from Ocon. Well done to you. I'm sweating my tits off after that one. Only the one flashback as well. That's pretty good, really. If you focus on aero upgrades and power unit, you can be a little bit faster and 5th fastest. That is the plan. Upgrades are just very hard to come across. You got a problem, change your fucking car. That's it! The only problem we really have, there are 2 main problems. The aerodynamics are alright. The weight distribution, all that bollocks is fine. The 2 main problems we have right now is straight line speed and tyre wear. We get those 2 things sorted, I'm an outside title contender. Do you know what I mean? Actually, how far am I off the title right now? Yeah, 110 points is quite a lot. But we're not even halfway through the season, so who knows? What can I even get any upgrades? Because like the problem is, as you can see, I have resource points. I haven't really unlocked any upgrades, although we do have a couple. I can get a new tyre wear upgrade. Boom. That's the one. Can I get this? I can. Lovely. 2 upgrades. Yay! I still think it's ridiculous I can run 110 AI on every track. I've never been able to do that. So, obviously, EA, Ponies and EA just have somehow made the AI work. Can we... It's why I don't bet on, like, football or, like, horses or anything, because I'll just lose. There's a 70%... Sorry, I thought that's a valid crash out. 70% chance, and 4 out of 5 times it... Like your Banterman subbed? Thank you very much. I hope my banter's good. I feel like I sometimes try and force myself to try and be funny. I'm just... Yeah. Being British definitely helps with the banter and the sarcasm, though. That's sort of like a characteristic of where I'm from. You should be changing your car because Checo says it's shit. And he was right. He was perfectly valid. I mean, let's be honest, we don't need to go into it much. It's been discussed, it's been debated for ages. But we've had Gasly, Albon, Checo, Tsunoda, Lawson, all fantastic drivers in every other team they've been in. They get in the second Red Bull and they are shit. Not sure about that chant, Armada. Don't know if I'm going to be screaming that one. Alright, quality time. I wish I could change the model so that that's actually Checo Perez, and also change the race suits so that they're Cadillac. Alright. Fully dry weekend as well, which is nice. I mean, Austria quali was wet, like very wet, but I should have done 2 runs really. I did 1 lap at the start, was fastest by 2 seconds, ended up finishing 17th because everyone else found 2 seconds, which is, you'll make my day. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to refuse. Alright, give me Britain. That's not Britain, is it, you twat? Thank you. Alright, no fuel. It's, of course, home Grand Prix. Actually, pretty much, it's about as home Grand Prix as it can get. This track is only about 30 minutes away from where I live, so it's literally, like, it is home. So, I want a big result. I have never had a good result around this track. I have done tens and tens of races around this track on videos, streams, by myself. I have never had a really good result. And by good result, I just mean, like, outperforming the car to, like, well, its expectations. The expectation right now is a top 12, top 14 area. So obviously, scoring points is what we're looking for. If Red Bull asks Hadjar to join them, he better say no, because Red Bull is harsh and could demote him if he performs badly in one race like they did with Checo and Ricciardo. And Lawson. Keep in mind, Lawson did 2 races for Red Bull at the start of this year, kept getting knocked out in Q1, and they sacked him for Tsunoda, who hasn't done any better. I mean, look at today. Lawson did better than Tsunoda. And he's in a racing ball. So, yeah, there's definitely something dodgy with a second Red Bull. I'm not sure if it's like, I don't know, maybe Max Verstappen is just him, which is a very valid argument. I haven't driven on this track in this year's game, by the way. Of course, I still remember which way it goes, and I shouldn't be, like, too far off the pace, but if I'm slow, then that's my excuse. I haven't driven on this track yet on this game. I didn't actually see what my Sector 1 time was compared to my rivals. Oh, that's not good. I feel like I'm going to have to do a second run here, because, yeah, this is not a good lap. I like 24 hours of Le Mans. Yeah, I don't really watch anything other than F1, purely because I don't know how to, which could be somewhere with a quick Google search, but still. You fully rev the V10? Yeah, I suppose, after this quali lap. By the way, I flashback because I wasn't looking at my screen. Thank you very much. Alright, so I'm actually going to be a second up on Alonso, so the lap doesn't actually seem too bad. Oh, I'm going to run out of VRS really early, okay. Yeah, pretty good lap, I guess. Top 6, there you go. Right. Sorry, I don't apologise, it's really my problem. Alright, there you go. Is that what you were looking for? Can I do, wait, is this a thing? Good fun. Hydrate, get you... What the fuck does that mean? Alright, my gap to the knockout is going to be... I've got a second gap. This shouldn't be an Austria angle. I should get through. Surely. Please? Nice, top 7. Max Verstappen type drift, it definitely was. I'm going to try and not do a Verstappen like he did in real life where he spun. Yuki Tsunoda, P1. Max Verstappen, P11. Gabriel Bortoletto, P4. Yeah, surely. Yeah, of course. Yeah, nah, that's normal. That's just standard F1. Have you not been watching? He's saying bottle of water. Oh, I see. I thought it was some foreign language, I'll be honest. That's very badly misjudged by me. Bottle of water. I'm from London. I drink bottles of water. Love that. Alright, Q2. If I keep my lap clean, I should be very free to go and get a Q3 entrance. I mean, it isn't water, it's knockoff Monster, but it is hydration. Actually, it's the opposite of hydration, because all it does is dry my mouth. Oh, I might have gone out too late. Okay, right, can I just say... Right. I'll let you lot decide in the chat. If I've gone out too late and I'm not going to make it, should I restart the session and actually do a lap? Or do you want me to start from... Okay, no, I think I make it. Never mind. I was going to say, would you rather me restart the session and actually do a lap? Or start from P15? But that isn't needed anymore because I think I will make it. Alright. Go! A clean lap is all that's required. And obviously fast, but clean. Without an Aston Martin getting in the way would be nice. Good job Alonso or Stroll on moving. They're supposed to be Honda, but for some reason in-game the livery mod doesn't work. In the showroom it does. Two attempts up in Sector 1, and considering Sector 1 is my worst sector, that's not too bad. That should set us on our way for a little Q3 entrance, which is... It's a shame, really, because in Austria, that was the first race this season, including sprints, where I haven't got into Q3. I actually went out in Q1, so I can't keep that streak alive. I also, obviously, no longer have a perfect record against my teammates, so Austria was a bit of a disaster in quali, but incredible in the race. I have completely just broken the track limits there. I can only apologise for that. Sector 2 coming through. I am now going to be 6 temps up, which is still not great, but that should see us firmly into Q3, so that's all that matters. Q3, though, I definitely need to tighten up through that corner and not cock it up, because it's just a bit... makes it look a bit shit, you know what I mean? Decent. Simulate a perfect lap time. P10, P6, P... That's a lot of positions. Oh. Okay, well, that's tough. Sector 3 done me in. How did that happen? Okay. Well, there's me going, oh yeah, in Q3, I need to make sure I'm good through there. I'm not even in Q3! What a knobhead! Alright. P11 it is. I was so confident I was going to get into Q3 there, because I thought, well, I finished P7 in Q1, and I went quicker. So surely that's enough, but obviously not. And not even by a short distance. I was like 2.5 tenths off. I don't know, is that a bad lap? It didn't feel that bad. It felt alright. Whatever, I guess. We are now out of Q2, in P11, and starting the race in P11. Right. Quali... this game makes no sense. Yesterday, 2 races, 2 really good qualifying sessions. P4 at Spain, one of my best ever laps. P3 at Canada. The races, opposite. Slowest on the track, bad strategies, high tyre wear, finished P11 and P8. Today, horrible qualies, P17 out in Q1 and beaten by my teammate for the first time. Today, here, I get P11, failed to get into Q3 again, but then in the race, I go and get P2, should have won, and who knows what's going to happen here, but absolute disasters in qualifying, and I don't know how. I thought that lap was more than good enough. But I actually needed like a 26.8 or 26.7 to get in. Ridiculous stuff. I don't like that strategy, to be honest. I feel like I much prefer this one. I feel like the soft tyres are just going to die and I'm just going to be struggling. Because as we know, the tyre wear is high. So I would rather do this. But I'd much rather do this strategy, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's begin. I'm going to have to re-watch my quali lap after this, race and when I'm off stream, because I need to see it. Was it that bad? I'm not sure, but also, a Ferrari 1-2 at Silverstone is the quali result. Nothing else really that surprising, but yeah, Leclerc on pole with Hamilton second. That is something. Let's see if Hamilton can get a race win at home. That would be nice. But remember I said it before this, I have never had a really good result at my home Grand Prix. Of course, it isn't Perez's home Grand Prix, it's my home Grand Prix. Technically, we've got 3 home Grand Prix. Obviously, this is mine. Texas and Las Vegas is my team. Monza is my engine supplier. And Mexico is the play I'm driving as. So, lots of home Grand Prix. But this is the one that means the most. It's a shame the track I'm not very quick at, but here we go. Let's see if I can replicate the start like in Austria and gain like 10 places off the start. It's not a bad start. I am going to already be up a position. But oh, hang on. Gasly's just not turning this little corner for some reason. Little bump on the rear. All good. We have cemented our place in P10 in the points already. Lovely stuff. But I'll be careful of the inside here for Bortoletto, but we seem to be okay. And we're off. It seems like no one else has... Hang on. Oh, you bottled that one, mate. See you later, Gasly. Alonso's going to the inside, so I can slip round the outside. Go on. Go on. Go. Yeah, that'll do us. Thank you very much. Keep the inside and go. Great race start. Very good. Oh, bollocks. I am really bad around Maggots and Beckers. That has got to be figured out. And as per, my straight line speed is shockingly bad. What a surprise. Seems like we do have a couple soft runners as well. Oh, Nelly. In my F125 career mode in Season 1, Alonso got both podiums in Mexico and Sao Paulo in Aston Martin. Yeah, that is pretty impressive, really. I hope that happens in real life. That'd be quite cool. Didn't Alonso get a podium in Brazil in 2023 and beat Checo Perez by like 0.4 of a second? Why was I so slow? I don't know what's going on. I'm just really slow, I guess. 2021 flashbacks. I'm cooked. Bye bye Alonso. Yeah, at this point, points is going to be difficult, but that's what I'm going for. I'm just really slow. That's all it really comes down to. I'm just slow. There's nothing else to it, to be honest. Shame, really, because, like, I just don't think I should be this slow, but honestly I am. Nice understeer that. Good job, EA. Great game you got here. When your car scrapes on the ground, it sounds like a steam train puffing. I don't think I've ever really thought about that. I'll have to listen for the next time it happens. Your back is, yeah, welcome back. It's a bit of a disaster right now. Play GTA 5 and listening to the lovely V10 and you. That's nice. GTA 5, cracking game. Haven't played it in years, but cracking game. Objective complete, y'all! It's time to celebrate! It's in the Wellington Straight. I made sure to in the start-finish straight in sectors 3 and 1, so easy spots to listen to. Not sure I have the years for that. I'm gonna lose out to my teammate this race. This is embarrassing stuff. Well, I managed to hold on for a lap longer than I thought I would have, so that's cool, I guess. Yep, love it, did it. Oh! Okay. That was quite interesting. I'll take it. See you later, Alonso. Never mind, welcome back Alonso. His grip is just far superior than mine. Surprise, tyre wear is costing me points. Never would have guessed that. Oh, and understeer. Right, so in the space of 10 seconds I've had understeer, tyre wear is losing me the place, and no straight line speed. Literally all of this car's current problems happening in the space of 10 seconds for all to see. Oh, this thing doesn't turn. Understeer is shocking. Only the 6 or 7% a lap. Horrible tyre wear. Lap 8 for soft seems a bit optimistic. I mean, what makes them think the softs are going to last any longer? I can't get my mediums to go more than like 8 laps. How do they think the softs are going to be any better? They're not, funny enough. But you know what? I'm in like P8. I don't really care about what... This race has been an absolute clusterfuck so far. So many problems with the car. It's so bad I'm losing out to my teammate. Which hasn't happened this season, by the way. He has outscored... He's beat me in one race. But I wasn't even really in it. I was just staying in P20 the whole time because I cocked up the weather conditions. This is like... Actually, he is quicker than me. Just seems like his car's better than mine. It seems to got more grip, less tyre wear, and more straight line speed. Which is dumb, because we should have the same car. I know they rig the cars on 110, but like, no. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'm just going to keep driving. And whatever result I come out with, then that's just have to take it on the chin and go next. Soft tyres are now pitting after 7 laps, which is ridiculous because that's how long my mediums have lasted, which is, yeah, just a bit dumb, really. You'd think the mediums would last like 5 or so laps longer, but no. My mediums, at least, have died in the exact same time. I mean, look, 50% on the lefts in 8 laps. That is ridiculous. Although we are just under a third of the way through, so I might go like soft hard, you know. The hards have always been quite good for me, so I might have to give that a crack. Go on the soft, have 4 or 5 laps of pace, and then do a long stint on the hards, or something like that. Something's got to change, though, because, yeah, I am just so slow. Sliding everywhere. This is, yeah, not fun. I made a stop for soft tyres at Spain. I was 26 seconds, 24 seconds behind, and he lost control, and I won. A rare instance where the soft tyres actually work. Please just let me redo this once. I didn't realise I could brake so late. Sorry! Sorry, everyone. That had to be done. Alright, so I'm going to be able to potentially undercut my teammate and regain points positions. But then, at the same time, I am going to be on the socks, which are going to be quite shit. So, my next stop is that they want me to go onto the mediums. Which means I'm going to have to extend this stint until, well, 8 laps. I'm going to have to do 8 laps on these tyres, which the mediums only lasted 8. So the chance of these lasting 8 are zilch. Sadly for you, though, the tyres for some reason wear out quicker, but you'll have better luck in the next race, hopefully. I mean, I am currently trying to save them a little bit, but yeah, I've got to get these until lap 16, which is doable, but I also want to go on to the hards when I pit. Where's Ocon? There he is. I've done him. Not by much though, but I have done him, which is the important part. What engines are these? It is a mod that turns my engine into a V10. PC only on overtake.gg. Come on, give me some pace. I'm on brand new softs. I just don't have it in me around this track. It just doesn't work. I have managed to get DRS, which is helpful, but it doesn't really matter, really. I mean, look at the tyre wear already, up to 14%. These are not going to go to lap 16, or they might do, but my pace at that point is going to be shocking. It's a turbo hybrid V10. I don't know, to be honest, mate. I'm not clued up on engines. It's just a V10 from like early 2000s Formula One. I'm not sure about turbos and everything. What do you mean charge ERS? Why would I do that? That is actively going to compromise my race. No, I'm not doing that. Go away. Bollocks. lap times are good, but not good enough. I can feel the tyres starting to go away from me. I'm just sort of hoping, praying, that as long as I stay within the DRS of Albon, I can stay ahead of everyone else and my pace won't be that bad. But yeah, this is very bleak. Criminal video quality, it really shouldn't be that bad. I am using the highest possible settings that I can get. Come on. Okay. Nice, stayed ahead, all good. Tyres are dead though, so it's only like 13. I am cooked. Something's messed up then? I don't think so. I'm currently watching my own Twitch stream, which I know it's Twitch, but the video quality is fine, so I don't know. Probably going to get triple overtaken here, which ain't too good. Hang on, no. Okay, for some reason, Alonso just hasn't just blitzed past me. Bit weird. Let me quickly check my, where's my phone? Phone? Hello? Phone? Where is my phone? It's in my pocket. Quality looks perfectly fine to me. Like, really good. I think I'm going to pit this lap, you know, and go onto a set of hards. It's probably not going to work, but I don't think I'm going to stay ahead of these lot for long, and I'm currently losing a lot of time, so... You know, the video quality is great on my phone, on YouTube Shorts. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe you got some bad internet, I'm not too sure. Okay, bye Archon. I'm sorry Archon. He's gone. Fair enough, good play. Don't really matter if I don't re-overtake him here. I am obviously stopping. But it would feel nice, you know, dumpstering your teammate, but he is just... Real quick then. What is a strategy? I don't really have one. It's just sort of pit onto a random tyre, drive fast, don't crash, see what happens. That's basically the gist of it. mean, to be fair, F125 and other racing games, it's difficult to get high quality because there's so much going on. If I was to play a game like a horror game or like a slow-paced game where there isn't anything going on, the quality will look really good. But I'm not sure. It looks great on mine, so I don't know. But we're off onto the hard tyre now for the remaining 10-11 laps of this race. And I'm just hoping they go the distance and I actually have some decent pace going on here, because I don't think... Oh, shit. I don't think points is doable anymore, but I'm hoping we can still maybe get like a P12. I do want to beat my teammate, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Go, 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 car! Let's see my progress on, Gabriel. Actually, Sonoda and Lawson will be a lot more meaningful because they're on the same tyre. Looks alright, looks not bad. This is a V8? No, it is a V10. From the early 2000s, I don't actually know, to be honest. It's just a mod. I can't really give many specifics on what exact engine. It's just a V10. Oh no, I failed the challenge. What am I gonna do about it? I'm so sad. Of course, the main problem I'm going to face here is everyone else has got a pit stop left, and they're all going to have quicker tyres than me, so I really need to make the most of this current, like, next couple laps. I don't seem to be catching them at all either, which is obviously greatly concerning, but at this point, I'm just trying to get to the end with respectable pace. That's about it, really. I think points are out the window. Yeah, I'm not even catching Sonoda. This pace is horrible. Actually, I don't know. If Sonoda has stopped, the pace isn't terrible, but I'm not too sure. We do have some drivers pitting, though. So I'm going to back up to P16. And there is Albon, who I was behind before I stopped. So the undercut hasn't even worked. I didn't even get back ahead of it, which shows how bad my pace is. I've gained about a second through the undercut, but that's it. Shocking. I wish I knew where I was losing time, though, because, like, I don't know, I feel fast. I feel at the maximum, but obviously I'm not, because I'm just losing ridiculous time. Holy understeer, that was bad. Krim is the best. I don't think so, but you know what? I'm not too bad. I'm back up to P8 with a decent gap behind me. Hang on a minute. We could have some 90 plus 7 points being scored. There is a long way to go, though. Do I have to pass Albon? I don't know. I don't really want to. I feel like the only reason I'm ahead of Ocon and all that is because I've got Albon's DRS. You know what? Let's give it a crack. Let's go, fat Crim. Oh. Got him. I haven't got him, I've killed him. Sorry, Albon, that was quite bad from me, I'll be honest. I have basically just driven him off the road, but you know what, he'll overtake me in like 10 seconds anyway. It really doesn't matter in the long run. Max watching the disapproval at the back. Yeah, how is he there? That better not be him. That better be Sonoda. Get a bit of racing between me and Albon. This is quite fun. Giving each other space and respect from the reverse track. I've got 2021 flashbacks. Oh no, here we go. Through goes Hamilton! Okay, that was close. Major flashbacks to 2021 then. Oh, there's so many laps left still. The main target is stay ahead of Ocon. That is all that matters to me. I don't care if Ocon passes, not Ocon, Albon. If he passes me, don't give a shit. It is purely based on if Ocon passes me or not, whether it's been a good race or not. Go, go, go! Gap is 2.1. Which one is better, controller or wheel? Oh, wheel by an absolute country mile. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of people faster than me on controller, but a decent wheel player will probably be a really good controller player. Because controller has so many restrictions with like how you turn. I can't use controller, I just don't play. Like, if my wheel suddenly broke, I want to play the game like ever again. So yeah, in my opinion, at least, wheel clears by 1,000 country miles. But to be fair, I've also basically never played on controller, so I'm not really the best person to ask. Funny story though, this was on F124. I did a video where it might have been on stream, whatever it was. I did a lap of Imola on my wheel and then a lap of Imola on my controller. Bearing in mind I have thousands of hours on a wheel and maybe at most 2 hours on controller, I was quicker on controller. So I don't really know what that means, but maybe I'm just dog shit. Who knows? Which will even useful? Yeah, a red flag would be nice about now, because I might be able to overtake someone and keep that gap to Ocon nice and big, but he is going to be within my DRS, probably at the next DRS zone. Not looking good. But I've stayed out of his DRS, so that's good. Catch right back up to Albon as well, close the gap a little bit. Best race finish in the Formula E sport? I haven't played esports before. I am probably a second and a half, 2 seconds a lap slower than the best drivers in the world. I mean, I use assists, so I'm not going to be anywhere near their level. I have done league racing. I've done 7 league races in the fastest pit stop league, which they have like 200,000 followers on Twitter. So I joined their league thinking this could be really good for my YouTube channel, get a bit of exposure going, but no one ever turned up. I think the most drivers we had in one race was 11. There was never any Twitch streams and there wasn't any commentary, but I got a podium in my first race, 2 pole positions, and another P2 at Spa. I'm also about to get done by my teammate, which is not a very good thing. It's a horrible feeling, really. It feels undeserved, to be honest. It is, of course, the 5 or 6 lap tyre advantage Ocon has over me that's making the difference right now. Although, to be fair, I'm just slow in general, so I don't think it would help much, but it increased my chances a little bit. Regardless, though, I should still score points, so it's good. Does Max have a chance for 5th championship this season? Absolutely. I mean, he's won 2 races in a row. He's caught up a lot because obviously he got 25 over Piastri and like 18, 19 on Norris. It's going to be nearly impossible, but there is a chance, like a very slim chance. He's definitely not out of it. He might be in 2 races' time, but right now, mathematically and maybe, he is in it. Depends on Red Bull, really. I know they've been good in the 2 tracks with like massive straight lines. But, you know, next race, I think it's Singapore. I'm not actually sure what the next race is, but that's going to be a real test. If they're good there as well, who knows? Yellow flag, please be ahead. Oh, it's behind. Shit! A yellow flag in front of me would be really nice, get an extra position. Crazy understeer. Oh, so in real life, Hulkenberg gets a podium here. In the game, DNF, that's tough. How Hulkenberg can get a podium here, his first ever podium in a Sauber, and then proceed to be shit and get outperformed by his teammate for the rest of the year, is quite impressive. I don't know how he's managed that. And once again, it's looking like tyre wears let me down. And strategy. The strategy should have been medium, medium hard, not medium, soft hard. But regardless of strategy, the tyre wear's just too high for me to compete. It's just, yeah, it's really bad. Although I do have a tyre wear upgrade in the works, I'm hoping I might get that for the next race, although I'd be pretty surprised. Go faster, I'm so sorry, I can't. There is nothing left in this car. I'm giving it every single tenth I can without putting it in the wall. I simply just have too large of a tyre offset. Everyone around me has at least 5 newer tyres, so it's a little bit cooked. It might even be quite a challenge to stay ahead of Antonelli. I will score points today. It's just, it's going to come down to, is it going to be 1 point or 2 points? Who knows? We'll find out in about 3 minutes' time. Antonelli now inside the RS. Right. There's still a whole lap as well. And a lot of corners for the next DRS zone where he's probably going to be within like 4 attempts and then just blitz past me. You drive well, you could probably turn off the line. No chance. I've already discussed it before. Turning the line off and learning to drive without it would take probably 20-30 hours for each track, and I just haven't got that time. And it doesn't really benefit anyone, because I don't really care having the line on, and I wouldn't even go any faster. So I could, I just don't think it's worth it. All the time, all the hassle. Yeah, it's a bit like turning ABS off. It's just, I don't know. %90 of people use the line, so yeah. Because obviously the difference is the line tells you when to brake. Whereas obviously when you have it off, you have to use markers. I look at the line. I don't have a clue when to brake without it because I don't look at markers. So, it's tough. It's tough. Final lap of the race though, and I just want to get on the plane and get to the next track, to be honest, at Spa, because this has been so shit. And once again, another race at home where I don't get a good result. Lando Norris wins though, so I suppose at least a Brit won. That's good. Good for him. I suppose we get a point that I don't really care what points I get. My teammate outperformed me by a significant margin. I mean, look at that. He's gone 5 seconds quicker than me this lap. That is absurd levels of pace. Now, I'm not sure where it's coming from, but there you go. Take a P10. Tough shit. It doesn't get you good quite quickly. It takes me now maybe 1 hour in career to learn a track. I don't know what your difficulty is, but difficulty is 110. I use 110 at every track. No, it's like I said, for me, it just takes too long to learn, and I give up easily. And the benefits, there aren't any benefits, apart from making it a slightly better viewing experience for maybe 10% of my viewers. I just don't see the point. I also can't be consistent. Like, with the line on, I can be consistent, not crash, have good lap times. With it off, 1 lap will be good, next lap bad, next lap... Basically, I don't intend to turn it off. Let's just say that now. P1 next time? Genuinely, there's a slight chance, because I'm very good at Spa. I think. I might not be, I haven't been on it on this year's game. In fact... I think Monza's the only track I've driven at on the entire calendar, and Hungary. So Hungary and Netherlands, I've driven at. The rest of them I haven't driven at on this year's game, so I have no idea what to expect. The standings! look like this. 94 points now. We scored 19 points today. That's very good. Ocon had a crazy resurgence today. Got 2 points finishes. It's important to keep in mind he had no point. He had 1 points finish before this stream. He's now got 3. Round of applause for Ocon. I hate getting beaten by my teammate, especially Ocon, but applause at you. Putting some 2 great performances. And constructors, still P5. We're not losing P5. Cool. A couple of the corners you could have turned. You like mentioning sharp turns, don't you? You're Dutch? Nice. Shout out Max Verstappen. I have no idea what to expect from Netherlands. You can't really overtake, so it's all about, well, quality. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect on any of these tracks. I could be fast. I mean, to be honest, if I was to pick Silverstone or Austria to get my better result, I would have picked Silverstone. But lo and behold, I qualified 17th for Austria and finished P2 and should have realistically won with some better management. If you perform like Belgium, you could get P5 in quali. I think there's not a bad chance I'll get more than a P3. Or a P5, rather. Or I could be wrong, though. I don't know. I'll do that. 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 There you go. And then I'll put on my least used engine, because obviously Spa is all about straight line speed and your engine. So let's make sure we're looking good for that. And then tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, we'll crack straight into Spa and hopefully have another good result. I mean, don't get me wrong, we got points at Silverstone. We'll take it, do you know what I mean? Top 50%, good shit. It's like Monaco, it is. Monaco is all about your aerodynamics, and obviously I won in Monaco. And Spa is all about your straight line speed, a bit like Monza. So, I'm feeling good, but I'm going to head off stream. My hands are killing me as per usual. At the moment, I can only do 2 races in one stream. I mean, don't get me wrong. A few months ago, when I was streaming as well, on F124, I could only do 1 race at a time before I was in quite a lot of pain. But this new chair I've got seems to help, but now I can do 2 races. I'm hoping, as I get a bit more fitter, play the game a bit more, get my hands trained up, all that bollocks, I'm hoping soon I might be able to do 3 or even 4 races in one stream. Because that would be quite good. But, I'll be back tomorrow. We have Spa, and we have Hungary. Hungary is going to be horrible, by the way. It's going to be egregious. I'm really not looking forward to that. But Belgium, I'm relishing the thought of waking up tomorrow and driving around Spa. Which steering wheel am I using? I am using a Thrustmaster T300 wheelbase with a Thrustmaster open wheel add-on wheel. I think it's called. Is it called? I think it is just called open wheel add-on. Hang on. Yeah, open wheel add-on, which I'm pretty sure is like, it's like the cheapest like F1 looking like open wheel you can get on the market. I've had it for 5 or 4 years now. It's all the material's fallen off. It's full of duct tape, but it still works. So I really should get a new one. Maybe not an upgraded one, because I ain't got that kind of money. I'll be able to barely afford a new one of these. But I think, yeah, this one has done its service. It's a bit like a dog or a pet that's a little bit too old, and you probably think you should probably put to sleep, but you sort of don't, and you let it just suffer on a bit more. It's a bit like that. That was a bit of a sad example. I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. You get the gist of it. Right, I'll see you lot tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in today. And, well, I'll try and be on about... But my stream schedule, I'll be on between 12 and 2 p.m. BST. So, lock that in. Tomorrow we have Spa. Looking very forward to it. You're still not Sergio Perez. I hope one day they'll have a mod that changes the model and make it Perez. But, yeah. I'll see you lot later. Goodbye. Bye.